Morning, friends. Happy Monday, start of a new vlog. I'm going to get my brows done with Miss Kelsey, and then I'm gonna have a little like lunch meeting with I don't know, you call her, she's a friend, she's not like a close friend, I just met her recently, but she is, I guess, like not a colleague, but like a fellow marketing girly. We got together for a walk one day, got to know each other. She's fab. And then she got this new position at our Downtown Alliance, which is one of my old OG clients. And she's like their new community director or something like that. I'll learn more about her role today. But we're gonna go grab lunch at the new Reef. I have heard mixed reviews about this place. Reef was definitely like one of our gems in Olympia, and it has been taken over by new ownership, and they kept the name but like kind of got rid of like everything that's good about it, allegedly. So it's gonna be very interesting to try that out for the first time. But I'm anxious to try. We'll see. I hear they're pretty good with like substitutions for food, so like vegetarian and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. She gave me like a list of places, and I feel like that's just the one that's really speaking to me. But we're gonna meet up there for a little lunch, and then I'm just gonna come home and get some work done. I wanna really get back in my cardio. I have been getting a lot of steps in, and that has been great, but I've kind of fallen off my grind of cardio, and I know that I need to do that. So I want to be getting some steps in before I do cardio. Then I'm going to do cardio tonight, and then we're going to make delicious stuffed peppers for dinner. So I'm super stoked. This week I get to see Kenzie and her girlfriend again. I have a little birthday gift for Kenzie. All of my friends are born in April, so it's just really ridiculous. But I guess I attract a certain type. Isn't that like Taurus or something? Maybe it's the one before that. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm just, you know, living, laughing, loving. And we're gonna do that. And then we have some things planned for the weekend. So there's gonna be something to do, something to see. And we're just gonna keep up on our lifestyle. I need to get the tabling stuff done. I'm so glad everything came in. I did order some stickers, which I'll show you guys. So they say they're at the printer right now. And it's like, I think it's supposed to be like a 3-day business day delivery, and they started it on Friday. So I'm hoping at least by this Friday to have them in hand, because the tabling is Saturday. So I'll show you guys those later. But let's go get our brows done. Good morning. It is sunny out. It is Tuesday, and I'm headed off. Well, I guess it's not morning. It's like early afternoon. I'm headed off to get my little sleep study test situation. I just have to pick it up today, and then I have to do it tonight. And I don't know. I assume I have to drop it off tomorrow morning, but we'll get details soon. Yeah. It's gonna be a journey. I have a very busy day tomorrow. I have 2 client meetings, and then I'm meeting Jared at his work because they're giving out like free hot dogs, and they have veggie dogs. It's like the governor's like staff appreciation thing, because technically our governor is his boss, but obviously he doesn't report to him. But it's all state employees, and people who are not state employees are invited. So I may like meet the governor. So TBD on that. But I think his brother came last time, and all this stuff. It's like for public service people. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it'll be very funsies. And I'm just trying to get everything I can done before. This is like one of my free days this week. So I'm working on the slideshow for the tabling event. It's this weekend. It's at the Wooden Boat Festival, which I'm so excited for. They are one of my web design clients. I do the marketing and web design for Harbor Days, and then I just do the web design for Wooden Boat Festival. And they very much needed it. It was very outdated. Some of the stuff is still not like 100% there, but we're getting there. But yeah, it's gonna be very, very fun, and I can't wait to just like get out there, have fun, meet people, get exposure. I think the stickers I ordered are coming in time. There was a little bit of a delay, so I'm a little concerned. Try not to freak out too much, but they need to be here by Friday. So I'm hoping, because I paid like $25 extra for like expedited shipping. So they really need to be, since I ordered them on Friday last week. So anyway, fingers crossed, because the stickers are kind of like my fun selling point of getting people to the booth. But I mean, whatever, they're not necessary. I'm so glad everything else came in and I don't have to worry about the banner or my business cards or anything like that. But the stickers would be nice to have, so fingers crossed. Tonight we're having a double date with Kenzie and Allie, and I'm super excited. We're gonna go to the arcade Insert Coin, which is in like Lacey area in Olympia, and I've never been. So I'm very excited. I've been to Legends, just downtown, but I haven't been to Insert Coin. And then I think we're getting dinner at Equal Latin, which is one of my favorite Mexican spots locally, because it's super close by. It should be very, very fun. I haven't seen them in a while. I've seen Kenzie more recently, obviously, but it's gonna be very fun to have like a little double date time. So that is the plan for our Tuesday night, very random. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining. It's gonna be a high of 80 today. So I'm feeling it. It's quite hot. It's 75 degrees outside right now. And I'm wearing this because I have my bra under, my sports bra, because I wanna get my 10K steps in before dinner. I'm gonna do that when I get home. I already got like 5,200. I need to finish my 10K steps. I'm gonna have my leftovers from yesterday, which by the way was so good. I tried the new Reef, and I know like there's mixed opinions, and I'm not like super jazzed about like how it all went down. But I have to say the food was really good. At least what I had. I had the spicy kimchi bowl, and I added fried mushrooms on top. It's like pickled cabbage and fried mushrooms, spicy rice. It's just delicioso. So highly recommend. You can add like meat to it. You can really do a lot of stuff. The service was a bit slow, I have to say. It was definitely a wait. But I think it was like one gal who was helping like 10 tables. So I completely understand. It was just like a little strange. There is a lot of people coming down here on this day. I have some left over. I also was so impressed at how colorful it was. But I think I'm gonna eat it as is and just kind of have that for like a late lunch, because we're gonna have a late dinner. And then we should have a lot of fun, and we're just gonna stay afloat. We're gonna keep our head above ground, and we're gonna go for it. This weekend is gonna be quite intense, and you know, you never know what might pop up for client work, but luckily this week is not too crazy. Just trying to stay afloat and then get like the newsletter for the city government contract out. We're really close to publication. I think by like mid next week we should be published into the printer. So anyway, lots happening this week, and I'm gonna try to stay afloat through it all.
Oh my god, do you want me to vlog you?
Bruh, would you like to be in the vlog?
Sure.
Okay, smile.
We have our couples.
Is this a picture or video? No, it's video. She was posing. She was ready to go. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I wanted to circle back on my reading because I finished One to Watch. It is actually really good. In the beginning, I was very worried. I told you guys, it's just not hooking me. I'm not sure, but I had just gotten through like the introduction. So once she goes on the show, if you don't know, this is like a plus size bachelorette. When she goes on the show, you fall in love with particularly a couple of the guys, I would say. But one specifically that I was like, oh my God, please end up together. And I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say it was a good ending. I wasn't sure if it was going to get there, but it was a good ending. And it was really well written, actually. So Kate stayed in London. I know she has like a horror book that's out now. I think it's like the second book. This is her debut novel, I'm pretty sure. New York Times bestseller, super, super good. And I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I will definitely give her another read. This was only $17 too, this paperback. Maybe that's like traditional paperback, but super obsessed. It was like 400 pages. This one was $18.99 and it's half the size. So this is really worth your money. I think you're gonna have fun. I think it's a great beach read. It's very, very fun. They said it was like saucy and like sexy. There was like one scene, but like nothing crazy, like no do crazy smut. It was just kind of like a tasteful moment, but very cutesy. I'm moving on to my next nonfiction read, the MAGA Diaries, Life Among the Fanatics, Extremists, and True Believers that Created the Modern Right. And I believe you pronounce that Tina Wynn, and she is iconic so far. I'm not quite sure so much about her, but I'm pretty sure she like somehow got into working for the right, and now it's kind of like an expose piece, but it's more like taking back the curtain on it. So it's not like a slander piece so much. I think they'll do the slandering themselves, but it's just kind of more like her experience like interning and then working among the right. It's very interesting. And I mean, it's gonna star JD Vance, like a whole bunch of people. So I'm excited. I've only made it through the intro. I'm on chapter 1 now. I'm excited. So this is my new read. I'm sure I'll be done with it in like a week because it is only like 220 pages. But I'm super excited for this. And then I think we will move on to, oh my God, what is it called? That other fiction one that Sumai gifted me. It's like sci-fi. I want to give it a try. I'm not a big sci-fi girly pot, but we will see if that hooks me. And then I think we'll move on to the Let Them theory. I know we have a couple more. So anyway, that is my latest read. I made a delicioso breakfast. I just got my teeth cleaned at the dentist. So I put on makeup when I got home and I made this honey peanut butter, plain yogurt, like 2% fat, Greek yogurt, a little bit of a dusting of the coconut granola from Trader Joe's, and then some raspberries and strawberries and some honey. Delicioso. So I'm going to eat up. I'm going to FaceTime my friend and collaborator, Caitlin, and just kind of get a little co-working session done. We're going to eat breakfast, we're going to relax, and we're going to have a nice relaxing couple of days. I have a lot going on to prep for Wooden Boat Festival still. The stickers came in. They look so good. I'll have to show you guys. I'm feeling very positive about it. And they're Gorgina. So should be very nice. I'm going to try to get my 10K steps in as well. So we're really doing the most today. Also, I forgot to let you guys know, I did a sleep study for my sleep apnea. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. And the batteries were dead on the machine. You guys, I woke up every hour because you have like a nasal cannula, you have a pulse oximeter stuck to your finger, you have a thing like tied around your waist. It's incredibly uncomfortable to sleep. And I was so tired yesterday. I had one of my biggest, busiest days, and I had to go on like limited deep sleep. And I got the call that it didn't work, and it really pushed me over the edge. But it's okay. We have to redo it. The earliest they can do is like June. So that's not great, but it's going to be okay. It was just quite a busy day. So happy to have a very calming moment. We'll keep you posted on the sleep apnea thing, but yeah, kind of a flop. Good morning and happy Friday. I am getting ready for the day. Y'all will not believe Jared's phone was stolen last night. He was running Capitol Lake, and I think it was a houseless guy who snatched his phone up. It fell out of his pocket. But it all worked out for the best because we were able to keep his phone number and he was eligible for an upgrade. So everything worked out in the end. But yeah, that was a journess and a half. I'm gonna make a little breakfast. I did a hair wash, everything, shower, and we are going to just really relax until we're heading out. We're gonna walk the rack with Nicole today and then co-work, and it's gonna be so fun. And I'm just gonna get out of my head. I also have some business cards to deposit with the person who runs the Wooden Boat Festival, which is happening tomorrow. I'm so excited. And she is gonna hook me up with all the vendors, so that'll be very exciting. So I just need to get that done at some point. I'm lazy and sometimes I cut on a paper towel. I'm not gonna lie, don't expose me. I just don't want to clean my board every time. Hello? You still here? Jer Bear has had quite the day. Yeah. But it's only gonna go up from here. We're gonna manifest some good shit at the Wooden Boat Festival. Hopefully I get some new clients and at least just more exposure so people know that I'm here. I'm also redoing Jared's brother's business website, which is very, very exciting.
Yeah, that was a good surprise at the end.
I know, a good surprise after a day.
I knew that he was gonna call, I just didn't know when.
I don't know why this is still in my head, but whatever. Fashion statement. I have to bring some cards by the gal, the planner, the organizer. And then we're basically all set. I've got everything here. The stickers came in time, thank God. I mentioned that. I'll have to show you guys. I'm probably gonna wait until they're out on the table. I just do not have it in me right now. But it's the home stretch. I need to work on a website design that I'm starting for a gal today. I need to finish a gal's calendar of posts. I did the funniest Met Gala memes. I'm obsessed. So those went live today. But yeah, we're just really trying to work ahead, stay on top of things, not flake. I might do an hour on the treadmill, the walking pad, but I feel like I'm just gonna use it to chill. It was quite the night. And we're getting a 45-minute walk in anyway, so that's not my problem. But yeah, come along for the day. We're gonna co-work, we're gonna be productive, and that's that. We got the Dreamer flight. What did you say it was?
Cerulean.
Cerulean Clouds Energy. Are we doing that one first or no? Dreamsicle Soda. You're doing that one?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going with Dreamsicle Soda.
Be careful mixing, so it will explode.
I honestly might not.
That's really good.
Oh, that one hitting. That one be hitting. Cora, Lacey barista. Shout out to Cora. Really coming in hot. Okay. We are concerned about this next one. It is the Moonlight Matcha, but we are going to raw dog as we usually do. Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Love.
Okay.
Great. That's 2 for 2 in the matcha flights this month. I'm very excited about that. I'm stirring this one. I'm letting you know that much. This one is the Star Sweeper Macchiato, and I am just not. I know macchiatos are not supposed to be stirred, but I always do. Whoa. 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 A lot's going on.
That's very strong.
Uh-huh. And this is the Cerulean?
Cerulean.
Or as I would say, the Cerulean.
Oh god, oh god.
Oh no, girl. It's all over her hands. Oh, wow. What the hell is that?
It tastes like a popsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it exploding?
It wasn't even like a drizzle. Like there was no way of coming back from that. It was just all over your hands. It's very cutie. I do appreciate it. I like them all. I would say the Dreamsicle is my favorite.
Yeah, that coffee I think is my least favorite.
This one's hard to rank though. Yeah. Surprisingly, matcha is like second place.
Oh my god.
That's big for me. And matcha was like my first at the Two Sisters. I'm coming around. When you can put a lot of sugar in it, I'm okay. Dreamsicle soda, matcha, the cerulean, and then the macchiato. Cerulean, whatever it is, Cerulean.
The creamsicle, probably the energy drink, and then the matcha.
And then it's moving up.
Yeah.
We're doing big things. I love that for us. Nicole's first Dubai cup.
Oh god.
I honestly don't even think I can open this one. Like, just because I know what it tastes like. You should try that. And then we'll try the bar together. Mama.
Okay. No.
Is that not iconic? Have you ever had the actual bar?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's really good.
Holy fuck.
How long has this place been here?
A while.
Okay.
And they've always had this. Tatiana introduced me to it before I'd even seen the trend.
Yeah.
Like a year ago. It's like a resurgence of the trend.
Okay. Good to know.
Sorry, thought.
Yeah, okay, that's really good.
If you don't like pistachio, probably won't like it. But so good. It almost like doesn't taste like pistachio though.
This tastes more like pistachio than the bar.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they put chunks in it.
And they kind of do, yeah.
Yep. Put that bar in the goddamn fridge. Holy shit. Good morning. It is Sunday. Wow, the weekend just flew by. As you saw, tabling was so cute. I was very proud of our display. It went so well. I got so much like genuine interest, and I have at least a couple people who said they were like ready to go and like had been looking for someone. And then there were other people who were interested in the future and took my card. So I think it like helped create some buzz. And it was just very fun. Everyone loves Stephanie's event posters, which she's so talented at what she does. And I think it was just a really complimentary moment. So I loved it. I had a great time. I think I would do it again. I think I would do it for Harbor Days. I think I could continue, but TBD on that. It does, you know, cost a bit of money for Harbor Days. It's a bigger event too, which I mean, that could mean more exposure, but it is a bigger event, so we will see. But I'm very, very excited to kind of see what happens in the coming weeks, see what may come of it. I know like all of the vendors there also got a business card of mine, so we will see if anyone needs my services. Right now, I'm gonna do our grocery shop for the week. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna do Safeway, and then I'm gonna get us a little coffee treat and maybe some bagels. I'm just feeling like I need like a restorative Sunday. So I'm gonna probably just blog and relax and get like my personal stuff done. I am working on a really exciting website design, so that is in the works, and I might like dabble in that a little bit. I might get a little bit done because it's just making me so excited, and I was working on it at like 10 p.m. the other night because I just could not stop. I was so obsessed with it, and I'm just excited to dive in again. So it's going great. I don't really think there's much to do. I just need to finish like a couple things, adjust some of the text, and then send it to her for a first draft review. We're still waiting on like imagery and stuff like that, but more to come on that. I'm gonna tell you, it was a high of 70 yesterday. I could have sworn to God that it was way hotter than that. Like, we were sweating getting everything done. So that was a lot. I mean, just like setting up everything, taking down everything, albeit like Jared's the taller one, so they were doing the most, but it was a lot. And I was like, this cannot be 70. Like, it is dead ass 85 right now. So it was intense, to say the least, but very worth it. It was so easy. Like, Stephanie's like tent just popped right up, and all we had was like some rack card stands, and like she had her posters. So it was like way easier than like all these vendors who do it like every single weekend in the summer at like tons of events, and they have like tons of goods or whatever. I cannot even imagine. There was one person who had tons of crystals and like candles. She must have had like 300 to 400 items like out on the table, and then she has to somehow secure them for the night and then come back today. I just can't even imagine. So that's not my lifestyle, that's not my calling. Also, happy Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day, so for those of you who celebrate. My parents are in Scotland, so I don't get to celebrate with them right now, but hopefully shortly in the future, I will be able to celebrate and make up. I am keeping my fingers and toes crossed that maybe I can get to go to Pride this year. I would love to do that at Seattle Pride. If you don't know, if you've not been here for the vlog, Saga, I have been either undergoing surgery, dizzy out of my mind with health problems, like literally dizzy, and what was the other thing? Getting married. I've had so many interruptions that prohibited me from going to Pride. It's almost like comical. Like literally the weekend of Pride, I got dizzy. I had to have like an emergency surgery. Just so many things. And then of course I didn't want to get sick and like max out my immune system and everything right before the wedding. So just a lot of things happening that had to be prioritized, and I'm finally feeling well this year, and I really, really hope we can go. I would love to see the Pride Parade, and just spend a couple days in Seattle. Jared has one like vacation day that he has to take, like a personal day, not a vacation day, sorry, a personal day, that he's forced to take the day off for, and it needs to be done by the end of June. So we were thinking like this Sunday and Monday. I beat myself up that I missed Katya. Like, that was a once in a lifetime experience, because also she doesn't typically headline prides like that, I don't think. She's not like a lip sync drag queen very much anymore. So I hate myself for missing that one. I think that was probably last year, if not the year before. So it's like, she's not gonna come back. I mean, from like Boston area, I'm sure she lives in LA now, but like, it's just not her home base. So when the hell is she gonna be in Seattle again? And I hate that for me. And I guess I don't personally connect with any of the headliners this year. I know we've had like Kim Petras, Orville Peck, like really, really good ones. Obviously, like the people are great now too, but they're just not my forte. So I don't think I'm gonna do Queer Pride. Obviously, I love my queens, Arietti, Bosco, Irene, but I just feel like it's not my calling this year. So I think we're just gonna keep it low key and like have a little Seattle time. But I would love to go back to Pride because I miss it so much, and it's like my favorite thing in the world. So we will see. I'm just spitballing. I'm just saying all sorts of random shit. But yeah, that is my vision for the next month. I am super excited for my birthday. We are like less than 2 weeks away, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know, I'm just stoked for it. And hopefully we're gonna have a lot of fun. Lauren's gonna come down when she's visiting here, and spend a whole night with me, and she has like a plan for our dinner she's taking me out to. And yeah, Jared's gonna have something up his sleeve, I'm sure. So it's gonna be good. I'm just excited to like relax and soak in the season before it gets super hot, and just enjoy it. So anyway, let's run some errands this morning. I need to try on my Nuuly when I get home. The Nuuly arrived yesterday, and fun fact, so I've never had this happen before. There were 2 pieces that were like sold out or whatever. I had selected them for my box, and then somehow I guess like they miscalculated or something, and like other girls got them first. So what they do is they give you 2 like closest to the items, like replacements, in your box, and then you get credited 2 free items for the next time. So I didn't realize that. I will have an 8-piece box with Nuuly next month for the same price as a 6-piece. So pretty exciting. Again, I've had 2 boxes. This is my 3rd now, and I've never had this experience. So I'm not quite sure like if this always happens or like how frequently this happens too. So we'll have to see, but I'm excited to see my picks. The pick that they chose, one of them is just the same dress in a different print, and then another one is like a similar style. So fingers crossed that they work. I'm still trying to like figure out these sizes, you know? And I've been like reading the reviews and like the true to size scale, and trying to like inform my decisions based off of that. So we will see. Okay, I'm back home and I got my Nuuly. I'm so excited. I think this one, or maybe this one, was a replacement, and so is this one. So we will give these a whirl. So this is, oh, it's a dress. It's very cutie. Let's try it on. Okay, this is the first one. The cups are tiny. It's like not holding in my chest, and I'm not even that big chested, so that's concerning. Like it literally stops right here. This is also a little too bodycon for my taste, but it is a cute, like flattering little ruffled bottom. I just like don't know how this is possible. Like my boobs like go down here. It's just not a very good situation. But maybe if I wore it with a thong and I don't know, like a jacket, I might be able to make it work. It is cute, but not exactly my style. This is the other dress. Oh my god, it is absolutely stunning. Just you need like covers, but oh my god, it is stunning. The slit is everything. It is so freaking flattering. I want to wear this multiple times. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's not like a color I would have picked. I think this is maybe the replacement. I could have ordered this one. I'm not quite sure though. This is the replacement, which is not really my vibe. This is a dress that I picked. I love, it's not like a traditional coloring that I think I would have picked for myself, but I love it. This is the next dress pick. It is so flowy and summery. I love it. This is like one of the ones that I was like, I have to have it. Absolutely gorgeous. The ties are a little bit thin, as are with all of these styles, but I love this. It is such a pretty peachy color. Very cutesy. Okay, ignore the bottom being the skirt or the dress, but this is a little shirt that I got. Very cutesy. If the wind blows though, my guy, this is coming up. But it's very cutie. It's very oversized. I think I could have sized down. It's kind of like a baggy material, but I love it. I think these with like shorts are going to be quite a cute look. Also like a black maxi skirt. I think that's going to look really cute. This was a replacement skirt. However, it is just a tad bit too tight. It's a tad bit too tight. It is a cute concept. The pattern's super weird though. And it's not stretchy at all. It's very tight up here, and there's like a zipper, and I absolutely hate it. It's a kind of like a tropical, like luau-y thing, and there's like literal girls partying on it. I don't think this is my style, but thanks Nuuly for the swap. It's not my favorites. The 2 things they picked for me are not my favorite, but I love the other things. And finally, here is the last one. It is cutie little cropped overalls. I don't know what I would wear underneath, so I would need to figure that out. But I do like the vibe. They fit very well. They're like stretchy. I feel like it's a perfect little outing, like farmer's market realness, cutesy little moment. And these can be adjusted, so you can really wear whatever you want with it. And the straps tie. all in all, I really liked that. I didn't like the 2 substitutions that they gave me, but I liked every single item I picked out. I think I'm gonna wear maybe that crop top and that little like cutesy, what do you call that? Like doily denim little crop top with a long maxi skirt for dinner tonight. TBD. Friends, I'm closing out the vlog. I'm currently editing you. And it is many days later. It is Thursday the next week. And I have just been on a roller coaster of client meeting after client meeting, client photo shoot, so much going on. So anyway, that has been my week, but I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Jared and I did not go out to dinner. It was Mother's Day, and I should have thought that through, but there was no way that we were gonna find a table, and it started downpouring rain. So we went to our new favorite. It's called Taco Time. It's not new, but it's new to us. And I didn't realize until I found a TikTok of this guy like reviewing it that it was like a local chain. So now it's like my new favorite thing. So if you haven't been to Taco Time, the crisp tacos are delicioso. I think they're called like the crispers. So good. So we just laid low, hung out, didn't do too crazy things, and just had some quality time together. So anyway, that is what we've been doing. And like I said, just client stuff this week. It's my birthday week next week, which I'm very excited for. So lots is coming up, and I can't wait to take you along. But I have just been in a little work grind. Your girl has been very productive, so I have not been super present here. And for that, I apologize. But I hope you enjoyed my little taste test, my little coffee flight, my main Nuuly review, all the good things. I will see you guys in 1 week. Have a good week, and I'll see you then. Bye.